guys, you're watching Tech Shark and welcome back for another video. Now I know it's been a very long time since we've done a video, a very long time, but we're finally back and hopefully much more consistent and starting fresh in 2018. Now today we're looking at a pair of headphones, to be more specific a pair of wireless headphones, and even more specific, a pair of Beats. So today we are going to be looking at the Beats Studio3 Wireless. Now these headphones have been out for a couple of months, but I do feel like they've gone under the radar a tiny bit, so I think they deserve a bit more recognition, so we're gonna have a look at them now. Now before we get into this video, massive shout out to my friends over at Virgin Megastore for hooking us up with these pair of headphones. So I will be leaving a link to their product in the description below if you want to buy yourself a pair. Also do stick around till the end because they are doing a really cool promotion on at the moment, which could result in a lot of you guys winning some really cool tech prizes. Now for you unboxing enthusiasts out there, I did unbox these earlier, so let's get into that. Now before we get into the details of the product, as you saw in the box, you get the headphones themselves, a really cool carrying case, and two cables. And a clip, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. So you get the remote talk cable and the power charging cable, which is a micro USB to USB. Now to be able to judge these headphones properly, we need to look at certain things. So we're going to start off by looking at the build quality and comfort, then leading into battery life, as well as the pairing, and then finally the sound quality. Now in terms of build quality, they are very robust and very much a traditional pair of Beats in the sense that they haven't really steered away too much from what materials and stuff they use, which is not exactly a bad thing. And the design is also very much traditional Beats Studio line, which is again not a bad thing. Some people may not like that it's stayed very similar, but personally I think they're a very good design, and if it's not broken, don't fix it. As you guys can see, we've got the white colorway with the golden trim, which again looks stunning, and if you've got a golden iPhone like me, these work really well. So you already know. Also the extension, like to be able to extend and stuff. Again, it doesn't feel flimsy. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart like some other headphones sometimes do. The band is a nice textured feel, and you can see the cushioned ear cups, which are very comfortable when you put them on. Now in terms of build quality, you can also look at the design, and something that Beats are very well known for is also the controls that are built onto the headphones. So on the left cup, if you press down on the Beats logo, of course it pauses and plays music, as well as up and down volume controls are present there. And then on the right cup, you've got the power button, as well as the button to help you pair with your smartphone or any other device. The design and build quality actually leads us into battery life, because the design has to take that into account, since these are wireless headphones and have to have a built-in battery. So that's why sometimes people may not like that they're a bit bulkier, they are a bit heavier than obviously non-wireless headphones, but at the end of the day, you're getting so much more ease. Now in terms of battery life, we're looking at some decent stats here, because with adaptive noise cancellation turned on, you get 22 hours of playback, and without it, 40 hours. Now the most stunning stat of all, if you charge these for 10 minutes, you'll get 3 hours of playback. That is crazy. Now another thing that people will always take into account when purchasing a pair of wireless headphones is the connectivity and the pairing. Now these obviously connect with Bluetooth, and if you're rocking an iPhone, you are in luck, because these actually feature Apple's W1 chip, which are also present in their AirPods, which means you can literally pair to your iPhone in seconds. So when we tried it again, it was no different, and the beauty again is if you pair to your iPhone and you are connected with your iCloud account, this will pair to any of your iCloud devices seamlessly. So you can go from your iPhone to your MacBook to your iPad without any trouble. Now finally, the most important thing for a lot of people, the sound quality. Now I am not a music producer, however the sound quality is exceptional in my opinion, especially for wireless headphones. Now I know that a lot of people throw that around, especially for wireless headphones. Now I know that AirPods took everyone by storm and is like probably the most popular wireless earphones in the world right now, but these are still headphones, and the problem with headphones is a lot of people still are not completely convinced because they're not as discreet, they're not always the most comfortable, especially with prolonged use, but the sound quality on these is exceptional. And I can tell you now, the focus on bass, which a lot of people presume Beats was always known for, which was loudness and bass back in the day, the bass quality is still exceptional, but that's not the prominent feature. That's not what you're going to be thinking about. The sound quality and to be able to differentiate between instruments and stuff on certain tracks is phenomenal. I haven't listened to too many varying tracks personally, but from what I've tried, they are very good. So we've gone through all the different criteria, but how good are they? Now, overall, they are a solid pair of headphones. Like I mentioned, there was probably a stigma against Beats for a number of years because of the pricing versus the quality in terms of sound quality. But after the Apple acquisition especially, Apple is a big fan of music, as we all know, with the creation of the iPod, etc. So the sound quality is definitely bang on, and as I mentioned, pairing is absolutely a dream, and if you're utilizing the Apple ecosystem with iCloud, then you're going to love this even more. And of course, you can't forget the design is very good looking, but more importantly, they are comfortable, and that's really important, especially if you're listening to music or anything for a long period of time. You don't want strain on your ears, and I know that can happen to a lot of people, especially gamers. Now, if I was to pick one thing, we haven't spoken about price. Now, the price is pretty much competitive in terms of high-end noise-cancelling headphones. Now, this is the only sticking point I can see some people may have. So they are around $350, which is about 13 to 1400 dirhams here in Dubai. So that's something to take into account when you're making your decision, because they are very competitive in terms of price compared to other rival headphones. I suppose it comes down to personal preference. At the end of the day, you're purchasing a brand, a very reputable brand, and a very trendy brand, I suppose. So that's something to take into account. Anyways, guys, overall, that has been my review of the Beats Studio 3 Wireless. As I mentioned at the start, they have been out for a while. So if you have copped a pair, let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know anything else about how you're getting on with them and stuff. Don't forget, if you want to purchase a pair, Virgin Megastore are selling these, and the product link will be in the description below. And I mentioned a promotion at the start. So if you go to Virgin Megastore in this month of January before the 27th, if you spend 500 dirhams or more, which nowadays you accidentally spend more than that because of how much tech products go for, you'll be entered into a draw to be able to win 1,500 or more products, and if you spend more than 1,000, then your chances increase by another ticket. So that is pretty awesome, so definitely check that out. Make sure you enter. If you're making purchases anyways, then it's something definitely to be considering. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do drop a like, it helps us out. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with any friends that are considering buying a pair, and yeah, hopefully I will catch you guys very soon. Peace.